Hey guys, Boogie Doctor here, Carlo Oger. Here I am working on my wedge play. I really want to dial in my short shots. That's where I feel like I can make the most difference in my scoring. Because if you just get on the green, you didn't gain a stroke, or basically you're losing a stroke. If you get within the gimme distance of the pin, you gain a stroke, right? So I'm really trying to dial in my distances. I can get on the green, but do I get close enough? So what I've been doing is working on the same swing with my 3 lofted wedges. I know, crazy, right? So I have a super lofted wedge. It's a bomb test, 72 degrees. You heard that right, 72 degrees. And that'll do for like 20 yards in. 30 yards my 64. And then like 40 yards, same swing, is my sandwich. So like you can see here, I'm 40 yards away. There's a very easy swing. I'm trying to pick up the ball from the ground. That's helped me too. Like that. And that felt really, really nice. It's in line. And look at that, 3 feet from the flag. Now, that was with my sand wedge. So let's see if my practice pays off and I can move this around. So now I'm going to move this to 30 yards and do exactly the same swing with my 64 degree. Same swing, same distance, and see if I can get it to 30 yards. You can see that ball went a lot higher. 22. So that wasn't quite the distance because I really should be trying to hit a 30-yard shot. Let's see. A little left, but concentrating on total distance. Okay, there we go. That was exactly 29, 30 yards. And then, so you can see that it's the same thing. All I'm altering is, of course, the club I'm using. It's going to be a little short, I feel. Yeah, that's good enough. 28 yards total. So now let's move this to 20 yards and see if I can do the same swing with my super lofted. Pull up the bomb tack. There we go, 60 feet. That's 20 yards. Same swing, same everything. Now let's see if that gives me close to 20 yards. 17 yards. That's pretty darn good. I'm okay with that. Very much in line and exact. Oh, 0.06. So that's perfect. So the reason I don't just try to like, okay, so this is my 20-yard. If I try to do 30 with this one, my error rate goes way higher. I'm just trying to do a very easy swing. So instead of trying to hit more, I'll go with another club. So 20, 30, 40 yards. And then this one sandwich will be my 50, 60 yards. After that, probably not. I'll move to the chipper. So let's see if I can move to the, we're just at 40. I'm going to move to 60. Trying to pick up that flag. You can actually move the flag. There we go. So we want that flag right at 60. And this time, not the same swing. We want to do 10 yards more. So that one was like here. Wait, 40. I should have done 50. I'm sorry. 50. Move that here. $50. Okay. So I'm adding 10 more yards to the same kind of swing with the sandwich. Oof, and that was way short. That was 40, so that was exactly what I was doing before. Now that ball went way more vertical, like the launch angle, so have to give it definitely a little bit more. There you go, come on. 45, so close, getting close. I had not practiced this distance yet, so again, what I'm trying to do is move this around, spend a lot of time feeling what 40, 50, 60 yards feels like with each club. Which one gives me the best chance of reproducing, the less chance of mistake. And that looked pretty good, but that was just 40, which we already know I can do 40. I'm trying to do 50. So 50 is more like a horizontal height. That should be there. Come on. Little left according to this. That was better. 48 yards. Let's see if we can get one right direction and the right distance. I felt better. Maybe it's going to end up being short, I think, because it went really high. Yeah, short. But again, this is what I'm spending my time today before I do I'm going to do one round of golf here real quick. I'm going to record that too. That should be perfect, I think. No, short. So definitely to get those 50 yards, I do have to give it a little more oomph. That should be it for 50 yards. Beautiful, exactly 51 yards. So again, super lofted wedge, 20 yards. Same swing, 30 yards with my 64. Then I move to the sand wedge. And then after I get to 50 and 60 yards, 60, 70, 80 yards, I usually use my chipper. Now I know my sandwich will get me on a full swing 80 yards, sometimes 90 if I really go at it. But then you're risking, a mistake. With this one, it's so easy. I know that my 90 degrees, it's my 90 yard shot. And it's a very relaxed swing. Like I know I'm going to hit it. I don't feel scared or nothing. So that's very important, that confidence. And I don't think I have too many clubs. This is what I use plus the putter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So exactly 14 clubs. I got a driver, which I barely use, par 5s and really open fairways. My trusty fairway finder, my baby driver. And I have my 3, 4, and 5 hybrids. And then I move to 7 iron, 8, 9 pitching. And then my 110, 115 yards full swing chipper. But this one's anywhere from 60 yards all the way to 150 yards. Let me show you 60 yards looks like with this club. Yeah, it's 70. So that's a 70-yard shot with my chipper. Now this one I haven't been practicing my distance so much, so please forgive me if I don't. So again, that was so relaxed, so easy. Yeah, it's going a little bit right, but look at that. 72 yards, 74, and I was going for 70. So I was 4 yards off, a little bit to the right. I mean, that's an easy 2-putt, right? Very, very relaxed, very easy swing. I might be a little bit better. Also got a little bit of a cut. 15 feet, 2-putt, we're done. So, yeah, this is what I'm trying to work. Become really dangerous within 100 yards by knowing these distances and knowing what swing, what most relaxed swing, instead of trying to hit 70 yards with a sandwich and having to do a full swing, just a very relaxed chipper. And I know that was off to the right, but distance wise, look at this. It's perfect. Pin high, 70 yards exactly. So if I can get it right to the right, then I'll be fine. That should be more in line. Nope. But distance, look at that. 69 yards. That's perfect. So obviously to do this kind of practice, you do need a monitor. You need to do this. Doing this outside is really hard on the range because you don't know exactly how much 10 yards, 5-yard difference is. So I highly recommend you trying this out. I know I'm privileged to have all this equipment and stuff, but you don't need that much. You need a monitor, and the cheapest one you can get, the MLM Pro, very good device. It goes behind, you can take it outdoors and stuff. 600 something bucks, definitely worthwhile. This SkyTrack, I bought it used for $2,000, so that was my main investment. But you don't need much else. If you already own an iPad, you can have SkyTrack running on the iPad, no additional cost. A net will cost you less than 100 bucks in Amazon. A good mat will cost you like 200 bucks. You want something that's going to protect your wrists and stuff. If you want a cheap mat, probably 100 bucks too. So for less than 1,000 bucks, you can have a setup where you can be hitting and practicing this short distance, your wedge play and stuff, your full game even. So I highly recommend you do something like that. And that's it. Let's play a round of golf here.